I talk about this. It's kind of a virtue cycle. It's been taught for a couple of thousand years, in my opinion, that that adversity leads to patience. Patience leads to experience, and experience leads to hope, right? And I remember looking at that, going, that works for some, but it kind of works in the opposite direction for others as well. Where, for many people, adversity leads to impatience. Yeah. And then impatience leads to bad experience. And then bad experience leads to hopelessness, right? So how does that work? And it's like, well, people can have one or the other. But interestingly, isn't it interesting that you can start with adversity and end with a greater sense of hope? Yeah. Because most of us we start with adversity and that robs you of hope. Yeah. How can I be more hopeful now that I've got this diagnosis of bipolar disorder? How can that give me greater hope and expectation for my life? Shouldn't that steal that a little bit from you? Well, actually not at all. Because through my patient response to it, I've gained and developed more experience and greater understanding, which has actually empowered my hope and given it legs so that I can engage with that in a meaningful way, because I've let go of my illusions and I'm embracing my reality. And that experience, as I've patiently engaged with it, has fueled my hope, which makes my dreams and aspirations a greater reality for me. Yeah. So the adversity is an essential ingredient. It's a catalyst for change. We need it to move us forward. So I think that's great.
Yeah, it's like the Seneca quote where he says, it's something along the lines of, I butcher quotes all the time, so it's something along the lines of, excellence cannot thrive without adversity.
Yeah,
it's the same thing, right? It's gonna need it so that you can go through that cycle that you just described, to experience the excellence. So
yeah, we need the friction.